Newsflash, update. Ironically enough, this is my third time making this video because I got called twice by two different brokers whose loads I can't take because I'm booked through Friday. Today's Monday. I'm booked through Thursday, so nobody wants to ship a load or book a load for a Friday trip on a Monday. It's crazy. It's an infinity in this industry. So anyway, so the reason I'm making this update video really quick because I'm still on daddy daycare mode. I still haven't put on real clothes, as you can tell by my Razor Ramon look here with nothing underneath underneath the hoodie. The reason I am making this update video is because things have changed. I told you guys in part one of this video earlier today that I was taking two loads, picking one up in Connecticut, one up in Mass, both going to the same town. Convenient enough, right? Well, you know, sometimes blank happens. Now one of those loads, the more higher paying one, the $600 one, canceled out. So that load is now not going from Mass to Vestal, New York, which means that I have the other load. Now, I have a couple options here. And by the way, I'll explain what happened in a second. I could either take the load, be a man of my word. I committed to the load. The fact that another load backed out on me has nothing to do with the broker and the shipper and the receiver for my other load. It's none of their business, none of their concern. I could be a total dirtbag and back out on it and say, oh, guys, I can't do it. But as I mentioned in a recent video, professionalism in this industry is everything. It's a small world, really. Brokers talk, and your reputation means everything. I mean, as far as I know, there's no service that logs. By the way, this is a good idea. If you want to create something, just, you know, pay me in on it. Something that tracks a rating system for drivers, like who's a person of their word, who actually comes through, who's late, whatever. So that doesn't exist that I know of, but if there was, this is the kind of thing that would make you look bad in that rating system. What does exist though is words, brokers chat, plus your reputation with a broker. You may call back and they may say, oh, he may back out on me next time. So I'm actually not going to go ahead and give them this load. So option one is not an option for me. My reputation means a lot. This is my livelihood. I'm not going that route, which leads me to option two. Option two is I can basically, I have another load paying more than the load that canceled, which is a great thing. And it's closer to home, which is an even better thing. But now I'm going way out to Vestal, New York for a $525 load, which is not really worth my time, but I'm a man of my word, so I have to do that. So that's what I'm going to do. Secondly, if you want to know what happened is that the shipper for the load that canceled reached out to the broker that I booked the load with and said, hey, one of our company guys now has availability and is going to be in the area. He's going to pick that load up and run it themselves. Why does that happen? Because logistically, maybe that shipper's driver or one of their drivers now has, you know, space on their truck to pick it up, and they don't have to pay maybe $1,200 to the broker, $6 to me, $6 to the broker. So they save money. They use one of the guys they're already paying anyway, and that may be why that happened. Either way, blank happens. You adjust. As soon as they called me and canceled that, I was back on looking for something else. And it just so happened that one of the brokers I ran loads for before, that have now begun to call me consistently on a $750 route, gave me a shout maybe half an hour after that, as I was looking for a load to replace the canceled load, and said, hey, I got one for you for tomorrow. And I was like, sweet. So long story short, I am making more now with my two loads that I really have for tomorrow. One is for $525 and one is for $750. So what, $1,275? So I'm making more now. However, the bigger chunk of that money is local. The other one is way out where I normally wouldn't go for $500, $2 a mile. I wouldn't do that. But to keep my reputation from being tarnished, I will make that hike. So that's what's happening. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Of course, I'll show you guys what I'm doing, what I'm picking up, and all that good stuff. But wanted to give you the update. Keep it moving.